Farmers struggle to strike a balance between maximizing crop yields and minimizing their fertilizer use. Using too much fertilizer can be costly, both for the farmer and the environment. Today, many farmers in the Chesapeake region are finding ways to manage fertilizer use, protect water quality, and save money. Jim Brubaker raises hogs and chickens and farms 700 acres of corn and soybeans in central Pennsylvania.
We're not buying a lot of high-priced nitrogen that's made off of Arab oil or something like that. We're taking our hog manure and using it in such a way to grow a corn crop. To me, it's very sustainable.
Whether they're producing corn or raising livestock, Brubaker and other Pennsylvania farmers say it's important to protect nearby waterways. Ross Orner owns and runs a farm and dairy in Du Bois. The sloping fields of his farm drain directly into the Du Bois Reservoir, water supply for 15,000 local residents.
We've tried to install as many best management practices, conservation practices on the farm to keep our water, our soil on the property rather than running off downstream, either to this reservoir or to the Chesapeake Bay.
Both Orner and Brubaker practice no-till farming, growing crops year after year without tilling or disturbing the soil. Old corn stalks and other plant material build up the soil, reducing the amount of fertilizer the next crop will need.
This is last year's corn stalk, and there you can even see it's attached to the ground yet.
No-till reduces erosion and fertilizer runoff into rivers and streams.
Here's more of the same. Now this will. There's a wormhole that they're working over here.
Orner plants cover crops to manage soil fertility. Soon after a cash crop like corn is harvested, he'll plant a cover crop to take up nitrogen left behind and reduce the amount that's washed off the field.
When we talk about cover crops in Pennsylvania, this was a winter rye cover crop that this sweet corn was planted into. You can see the residue that's there.
Orner also plants a different crop to restore the nitrogen content in his soil for future planting. Alfalfa and other legumes can pull nitrogen out of the air and transform it into a form that plants can use, a process known as nitrogen fixing.
The grass is a good consumer of the nitrogen and also the potash that's in the manure, so it balances out better than just a straight alfalfa does for us on the farm.
For farmers with livestock, the battle to contain nitrogen isn't only fought in the fields. Orner and Brubaker have developed ways to use manure as a fertilizer without contaminating nearby water.
This is an animal concentration area where the cows are coming between the barns, and any rainwater that comes on here goes into our manure storage rather than running off into a stream or ground.
Smart manure management is also about the farmer's bottom line.
It's taking a product that has somewhat limited value, the manure, and using it to our advantage. It makes us more cost efficient. We didn't buy anything, any minerals, fertilizer, or anything for this soybean crop. Nothing.
While every farm has unique challenges, the farming systems developed by Orner and Brubaker prove that environmental stewardship and productive farming can go hand in hand.
I think it's part of the natural cycle of the way nature was designed to recycle our waste into growing the next crop. I mean, I think we're plugging into that as opposed to trying to. We can bypass it with manufactured nitrogen and get a good crop. But when we're looking at sustainability and we're looking at nutrient use, particularly in the bay, I think there's a lot of this that's gotten overlooked.